This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer, baby. Good morning to all my ape brothers and my ape sisters. It is the ape father. Wow! In the house. So Sunday, as you know, is the big Italian day for me and my family. That means the meatballs, the sausage, baby, some raviolis. Nice Italian spread, baby. A little salami, a little supersada, a little fresh mozzarella, a little provolone in the house, baby. Well, anyway, I wanted to cover a quick video that I was reading. Citadel apparently is suing the SEC on the new delimit order against arbitrage. Okay, let me see if I could just show you that here. Okay, I'll attach the link to the source in my description of the video, but let's read some of it. Breaking news: Citadel is suing the SEC over the new delimit order that would protect displayed lit orders from being picked up, in terms of the arbitrage players. The SEC failed to properly consider the costs and burdens imposed by this proposal that will undermine the reliability of our markets and harm tens of millions of retail investors, a Citadel Securities spokeswoman said in an email on Friday. Oh my God. You know what I love about Ken Griffin and I love about Citadel? They keep acting like they're the best friends of the retail investor. And this is not the first time. I mean, he went so far, Ken Griffin, as saying, I was once a retail investor in my college dorm. So I respect the retail investors. Yeah, that's why you steal and rob from us and do every trick in the book, to prevent us from getting what we are rightfully entitled to. The MOAS, the AMC MOAS, but he's our best friend. Even payment for order flow, he says, I'm only doing that for the retail investor. He goes, if Gary Gensler wants to ban that, that's fine with me. All it is an expense for me. I'm doing that so they can have free trading on Robinhood and all of my other payment for order flow, whatever you want to call them, all of my devils that work with me. I hate to say it, but anybody who's working with the devil, I consider them a devil too, right? You can't say they're good, right? So, but anyway, he always acts, Ken Griffin, like he is the best friend of the retail investor. So let's continue to read this article. Okay. So in fact, the new court date is set for October 25th of this month. Okay, this is very big. Okay. So let's see here. Let's break down the delimit order and the Citadel Securities LLC versus the SEC court hearing. This is news that came up today that has been an ongoing fight even before the GameStop, the GameStop little short squeeze they had in January. Okay, so let's break it down. The delimit order is designed to protect liquidity providers from potential adverse selection, in terms of the latency arbitrage trader strategies. This rule basically gives traders a way to buy or sell stock at the exchange while protecting them against unfavorable price moves. Now, the delimit order, it's an artificial intelligence order type that protects displayed lit orders from being picked up once again by the arbitrage players. It aims to benefit displayed equity market quotes with better prices, largely displayed sizes, and more competitive among liquidity providers. This order is a massive threat to Citadel as it takes away predatory trading through the practices of market arbitrage. So look, what's happening right now is a huge thing, and I'll tell you exactly the reason why. It's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess why Gary Gensler has been really delaying, his investigation against Citadel, and he's been delaying. Everything's on the table with Gary Gensler. Banning payment for order flow is on the table. Banning the dark pools is on the table. Everything is on the table. But now, okay, Ken Griffin and Citadel, they drew first blood. So now they're kind of making the SEC look a little bit like an idiot, right? They're making them look pretty stupid. And maybe this is exactly the fuel that Gary Gensler needs to step up his game, to wake up and smell the cappuccino. So to me, this whole thing is great. I'm liking it. I don't know about you, but I'm liking it. Listen, you know what they say? It's like a fight. Were you ever in a situation, right, where it's like, you're staring someone down, they're staring you down, and it's kind of like, who's going to make the first punch? Both of you hate each other. Both of you are angry, but who's going to make the first punch? So you know what? Maybe this was a good thing, because the apes, all of us, we've been trying so hard to reach Gary Gensler. We've been trying so hard to get his attention, to tell him, check out Citadel and the corruption. Get on it, Gary. Do your job. Well, you know what? He wasn't throwing the first punch. I mean, he wasn't. Ken Griffin threw the first punch. Ken Griffin might have just helped the apes out by doing this, because now that he threw the first punch against Gary, he's got to retaliate, right? Gary Gensler has to retaliate. So you know what? I think this is a great thing. Tell me what you think in the comment sections, baby. It's just, don't you feel like lately all the pieces of the puzzle are all starting to come together? It's like it's all happening, okay? And the last piece of the puzzle is switch to Fidelity. Use the Active Trader Pro app, baby. I'm telling you, that's the last piece of the puzzle for us to have the MOAS, baby. Switch to Fidelity. Think about it. It's like a royal flush. You know how AMC is a royal flush? Switching to Fidelity is also a royal flush. No payment for order flow. Think about it. They're going to locate all the fake shares, because there's no more real shares of AMC. Only a psycho would think there's real shares left, right? There's no more real shares yet. So don't you understand what's happening? Everyone who's buying AMC shares right now, they're fake. They're not